Think of it. Vegas has you at 10.5, and it's still one of the 5 or 6 highest win totals, but I think it's spot on. 10, 11 wins. Here's a question for you guys driving around. If I said to you right now, you could sign a piece of paper. Now, I can't pick which games. I can just tell you at the end of this, you will be 11-6. Would you sign the paper today? Now, you're foregoing all possible Jim Costa, John Jansen outcomes of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Hell, they might win 20 games in a 17-game schedule. Jim will tell you how tomorrow morning. The point is, you have to forego all of that. But you're also avoiding the very real risk of 10 wins, 9 wins, or heaven help us, 8 wins. If I could lock you in at 11-6, would you sign that piece of paper? Because no hesitation, right here today, I would sign it today.
Absolutely, Mike, and you wouldn't even have to sell me this pen. I would just, yes.
That good of a deal.
If I have to write it in blood, I would take that deal. Absolutely. Because, it means that you're going to be in the playoffs and hope for better results. Because here's the thing. Maybe, by playing this tougher schedule, you're a little more battle tested, you'll have more success in the playoffs. But yes, because looking at this, I was telling Kenny, it's like, man, there's a lot of 50-50, a lot of games. You're like, ooh, let me see here. Which one would I go? So, yes, I would take the 11 wins in a heartbeat.
Okay. I just wanted to ask. We'll go to the people. We'll go to Eddie, 97.1. Eddie, what's going on, pal?
Hey, Mike, Rico, how are you today?
What's up, Ed?
Eduardo, what's
awesome.
up?
Hey, I would sign that deal in a heartbeat. Look, 11 wins is going to probably win this division. This division's going to cannibalize themselves. Mike, you hit it right on the head. This is the toughest division in the National Football League. Also, we got to remember last year was an anomaly in a way. There's only been 8 teams in NFL history to hit 15 wins in a season.
Correct.
It doesn't happen a lot. And also last year, you could argue, 3 to 4 of the wins, we could have lost them too. We could have easily been an 11-win team, 12-win team. So you got to get a little lucky. I'm not saying we weren't good, but you got to have the gods kind of favor you. Look, if we can get through this gauntlet of this road – look, the road schedule is a road schedule. You don't know who's going to be hurt. You don't know where teams are going to be. But at the same time, the one big thing, I would rather be 11-6 and fully healthy and have the 4 seed or the 3 seed rather than being 15-2 and then having a depleted defense like last year, and you're just showing up and you're hoping and praying that we could force a punt on one of the 13 or 14 possessions Washington had. So, look, 10.5 is a perfect number. They know what they're doing, but the ceiling probably is 12. The floor is probably 9. So, hey, you know what? Let's just enjoy it and have some fun, because here's another thing. The teams that we're playing are they're going to put bullseyes on us going into their stadiums, them coming into us. So it's not going to be like we're surprising anybody anymore. Hate to break the news to everybody, but we're a pretty good football team. And when other really mediocre football teams play good football teams, they usually get up and play a little bit better. So we better strap on the helmet and ready to go.
I got so, and I want to build off what Eddie just said. So I've got something interesting. Again, all of this is just dust in the wind, but we're having fun on May 15th. We'll do this at 3:30 because I want to get to the calls. I want to give you guys a couple of minutes to think, okay? I have the point spreads for their entire season.
Look at you.
We'll have a little fun at 3:30. You guys can guess the line.
Look at you. You made that call out to the desert.
No. I have them.
Hey, Bubby.
Hans, Bubby. Let's go to Anthony, 97.1. Ant, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Mike and Rico?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm telling y'all, man, it's a sad day, man, but I'm telling y'all, we an 8-win team, man. We're an 8-win team. Y'all talking about this 11. I'm a Michigan fan, and Aiden Hutchinson is not going to come back and be the same player. Not right away, man. It's still going to take some time. I mean, that's the same injury that happened to Paul George, and he don't even play as physical of a sport. So I don't see our defense being up to par to be an 11-win team, man. We about to split every game in the division. I don't see us sweeping nobody. Nobody, especially with being out there with the Bears. And the only teams that I see that we guaranteed probably to beat, Browns. I think that we can knock them off.
Browns,
Cowboys.
Giants, Steelers, Cowboys. Those would be
you
your
already
four.
Know, bro. You know what teams we're going to beat. And we're going to split the division. We're an 8-win team. We didn't get stronger on defense with the pass rush in particular, man. And Aiden is not coming back to a 10-sack season. That's not happening. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, because I would say, one, he would probably have to be going up against a better caliber of left or right tackles. And two, you're right, man. I keep telling people it's not a video game. He just doesn't come back and he's 100%. It's going to take some time. Like, did you see him running up the hill? Yeah, he's going to be in wrestling matches about 40 times a game. That's what I need to see.
That leg is going to get tired, Rico. You calling it, man. It's going to get tired. I saw his workout video. He looked like he had some speed on him, but it was ginger, man. He was running a little ginger.
Well, Anthony, I'm glad you're saying it. I'm glad you're saying it because you're a Michigan fan because because I went to state. Yeah. So I'm glad you're saying that.
I got you, Rico.
Thank you, Anthony. We'll get to this, but here's the other thing I want you to think about. How many games are the Lions underdogs in?
Oh.
I will give you game by game, and I'll have you guess the line. But I want you to start thinking about your answer, that in the entire year, how many times are you an underdog? So start thinking what that number is in your mind. And we'll go through this and we'll have some fun. Because I think it's super interesting, and obviously numbers will change as the year goes along. But the fact they've put lines out for all this.
No.
Oh, boy.
You piqued my interest.
Okay, we'll have some fun with it in a couple of minutes. David, ticket text. Then we'll get to the buy the number. Oh, maybe we should, if you wanted to, you break out that stupid music. Go ahead.
11-6, I'm in, signing it right now.
Okay.
Mike, does that 11-6 record come with a division title? I'm taking it either way. I just want to know from Isaac.
It could come down to the last 2 weeks.
Sort of, maybe, kind of.
It comes to whatever 11 wins gets you.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're in the
maybe
playoffs.
yes, maybe no? Question mark?
Mystery box?
How about this? You're in the playoffs. Go win the game. Plain and simple.
I would absolutely take 11 wins as long as it's a playoff-making 11 wins. Well,
all right,
11 wins.
So let me ask the question then. What happens if I say 10? See, I feel like this is the line of delineation. No one is signing for 10. Everyone except Costa and Jansen are signing for 11.
I would sign for 10.
I would too.
I wouldn't. I want to give them some upside here.
I would sign for 10. As I said, I don't want to beat a dead horse. You're playing too many great quarterbacks in the NFL, and your defense is not up to snuff with a brand new coordinator, and you don't have all your pieces. That's a recipe for disaster. So that says you can mitigate that, and you'll still have double-digit wins, which will put you in that playoff hunt. Absolutely.
David.
Having seen the schedule, I'll sign that deal for sure.
Okay.
11 wins gets them in the playoffs and the division. I'll take that.
Wow, there's a lot of negative people out there. Or realists.
Someone else says 11-6. They'll take a step back in wins, but they'll be better overall.
There's a chance for that. There is.
The Lions won 11 games this year. I like their chances to win the Super Bowl more than I did last year because the schedule is brutal.
Okay. We're going to play this by the numbers next. You guys just think in your mind about, okay, how many games are the Lions an underdog in? That is going to be the question I lead with. Then through that, we will go and I'll probably go to each of you for one, like just so we can get through all the games. Okay. But I've got the point spreads. Sit tight on this. I think it'll be fun for people. 97.1.